All right, nice. Karen put down the big mute. You can see everybody. We are live streaming on YouTube and we have all of our friends joining us on Zoom. Did it just zoom in on me right now? What's going on with Zoom? It's been updating, doing all kinds of new crazy things. Something else that's crazy, everybody, is look behind me. Remember, I used to tell people I lived in a tiny little house. And this is my tiny house. This was the living room. This is where we did so many workouts. I used to have the green screens hanging up behind me on the wall here. And back over here was the bathroom and the bedroom and the kitchen. And that's it. It was small as small can be. And we moved. And this is the last workout that I'm going to do in this house. And so it's kind of neat that it's totally empty. There will definitely be some exercises that I'll be doing that you might not be able to hear me as well because I'm using a microphone that's right here. But it doesn't mean it'll pick me up if I'm moving around. So we'll try to have some fun with today's workout. I found a few things while I was moving, and so we're going to work out with those things. And I think this is going to be a really fun Friday workout, the last workout of my old house. And tonight on the fitness social, if you're on the fitness social tonight, you'll get to see the new house. So you're going to get to see the new house. You're going to get to see where Sophia and Lizeth are. You're going to get to see the pond and then all of the cool trees and everything that's around there. It'll be really, really neat. So let's go ahead and drink some water. Carla's been talking about drinking water. And how about I'll do the breathing motto? Because again, this is kind of like the last time I get to do the breathing motto in this house. I think that'll be kind of neat. So let's bring it a little bit right there. I'm sitting down. I got my, like a sports chair. And I'm going to be doing some exercises sitting down. And I'll be doing some standing up today. And we're going to use kind of some of the open space that I have here behind me. So let's have that sip of water. I don't have my invisible cup. We don't even have the green screen on. I do have the cool Home Run Derby shirt on. And that's cool because this is green. And I get to wear it. On the green screen, it would have disappeared. All right. Let's get ready. Here we go, everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. So you reach your goals first. Nice job, everybody. Great stuff. I got an idea. And you know what? Now that I think about it more and more, we're going to do it. And so because I'm moving, we're going to do a tribute to my old house in a way. And I like this word because it's going to have a lot of good ways to move our head and neck. But my new house is over by Lake Hodges. It's in a place called Escondido, technically. But my old house here is in Carlsbad. So let's go ahead and with our head, we're going to go 4 times each letter. So we're going to go CARLSBAD. 4 times each letter, moving our head and neck around. I'm going to do it seated position. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So this letter C, we're going to start up at the top. Bring it all the way around and don't close it up. Just bringing it back again, all the way up to there. One more time, bringing it around, all the way around, and then bringing it up, all the way around to the top. Nice, that's 4. Now the letter A. So we go from kind of a circular fashion to straight line. So we're going to go up, down, up, and across, down, up and down, up, down, up and across, down, up and down. All right. So we had curvy lines, then we had straight lines. Let's get them both together. The letter R. So we're going to go up and then do our circle there and then down, going up, circle around, down, up, circle around, down, up, circle around, and down. All right, the letter L. So back to straight lines. So we're going to start the letter L over to one side. We're going to go down and then across and up. Going down and across and up. All right, now for the curviest of all, the letter S. So we're going to start maybe up at the top. We have to go around this way, come around, go through the middle, come down over this way and there. I'm going to bring it back around, coming around, going across the middle, going up, all the way around the top. There we go. Now two more. Here we go. Bringing it around, across the middle. S is one you got to really think about. Bringing it down, and you can't go too fast. If you go too fast, I feel like that wouldn't be a good looking S. All right, that's curvy. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of curvy, a little bit of lines. Let's go with the letter B. So we're going to go letter B down low. We're going to bring it up. We're going to go around to the middle and then around to the bottom. Now let's go around to the middle, around to the top, and then down. One more time. Here we go. Going up, going around from the middle, around to the bottom, bringing it around to the middle, and around to the top, and then down. Two more letters left. We have the letter A again. I'm going to start the letter A on this side now.
Thank you for calling letter O. I still think it's
What's that?
Nick say we got the letter O.
No, we didn't forget. Carlsbad, Carlsbad. We're good. Let's go with another letter A. So we're going to go up. Hey, Ben's dad. Going down, bringing it up and across the middle, down, up, and down. Two more. Up, down, up, and across the middle, across, down, up, and down. The letter, well, you really got to think about the letter A. Even though it's just straight lines, there's just a lot of really controlled neck movement that we're having to do there. Let's go for the last letter, and it's the letter D. So here we go. We're going to go at the bottom. We're going to go all the way up. We're going to come all the way around, all the way to the bottom, and then go all the way back around again, all the way around, and then down. Let's go up again, come all the way around, down to the bottom, all the way around to the top, and down. Nice job, everybody. Carlsbad saying goodbye to my old house, like Ben said. Everybody, you know what else? As we were doing that, I was thinking, you know what else would be a really cool word to spell? And we might do this next week, but right here, San Diego. Look at that. You got curvy letters, you got straight letters, you got straight up and downs, you got E, you got the G, you got the O. There's a lot of really good letters. So if you're thinking about, you know what? It's whatever day it is, and I haven't done anything for my neck, maybe whatever city you live in, try to spell that out with your neck, maybe 2 times, maybe 4 times like we just did. For my mom, that would be a lot of fun because she lives in Albuquerque. So she had to spell out, imagine doing Albuquerque with your neck. That's a lot of great movement for your neck that you might not ever do at any other time throughout the day, but your neck needs that. It needs to be reminded about that. All right, Nick, how do you think it's going to go with surfing this weekend? We're going surfing, everybody, on Sunday. In addition to all the moving, can you believe it that I have to do waves for all now on Sunday, which is going to be a great break from all the moving, actually, and getting in the ocean. But I don't know how it's going to go. I'm not sure. And when you don't know, you bring your shoulders up. So let's do a little shoulder raising. Hey, we got Catherine in the house. Hey, Catherine. Nice. Catherine's here. Carla, Ben, Lorraine, Karen. Got Samantha's in the house. Nick's here. We got a great group. Let's bring those shoulders up and down. There we go. Keeping it moving. Now I'm in a seated position, so I had to make a little bit of adjustment. If I wanted to sit back into my backrest here, I can do that and I can kind of slide my shoulders up and down. But if I want to have them move just a little more freely, I'm going to want to, if I can, I'm going to try to sit forward just a little bit. So up and down with my shoulders. Nice. Let's go ahead and do, trying to think of a good shoulder one that really gets the deltoids going. And you know what? Let's go ahead and do one arm forward and then one arm back. So we're going to just switch out the arms, going one forward and one back. And so again, with this in the seated position, I'm having to be a little cautious about the arm rest here and also about the back support. But I'm still able to try to get a good extension forward. You can see my hands coming right at the camera and then my other hand's moving back this way. So let's go ahead and do, I'm going to do a couple more in the seated position. And then when I start using some of the equipment here.
Coach John, it's kind of like a bow and arrow.
It is kind of like the bow and arrow. That's right. And this one is, remember, this one's reciprocating. So reciprocating is when they both move at the same time, as opposed to alternating, which would be this. So let's practice with the two of them. So alternating is where really only one is moving at a time. One going out, one going out. Let's maybe switch it over to a side lift so we can alternate one up and then one up. I just knocked over my water. Good thing there's a top on it. One up and then one up. So we're alternating arms. For me, that's right. And then this is left arm and right arm. And you can lift it up as high as you feel comfortable. You want to try to get it to at least maybe right about halfway point. That's a good place. That's a good resistance for that muscle. And so now let's do reciprocating. It's going to be the same arm movement, but it's going to look a lot different. So we have to start with one up, and here we go. So one up, one down. So this is reciprocating. So one's going up, one's going down. It's different than alternating, and it's totally different if we were just doing just one at a time, especially when you think about our shoulder blades and you think about the movement that's happening all throughout our upper body. There's a lot going on. And so we're just kind of twisting and lifting and again, reciprocating side to side. Let's go for four more. Four. This one's kind of like a windmill. Three, or like a teeter-totter. Two and one. Nice job. Let's have a water break, everybody. I knocked mine down, so I got it back. It's nice and cold. That's great, Carla. I would love it. You guys come surfing with us. We'll be oceanside. We'll be at the harbor, the same places we always are. And your brother, he can send me a text message if he has any questions. And the water feels great. The water is so great. Nice water break right there. All right. So again, we moved our head around through our neck. We kind of started to get our shoulders going a little bit. Let's go ahead and again, we worked on that reciprocating and alternating. Let's go ahead and do something with just kind of one arm at a time. And let's start at the fingertips. So with one hand, let's kind of just get those fingertips, just kind of, again, doing kind of the wiggling. The wiggling, you're not really thinking about it too much. We're not having to concentrate too much on this. You just kind of get them going and then just keep those fingers moving. We're going to go 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's go ahead and we're going to do a squeeze. So now we got to start concentrating. And so we're going to squeeze these fingers together like we're trying to smush a grape. 5-second squeeze. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the next finger, middle finger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ring finger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the pinky. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's go ahead and move our wrist around. So we got our wrist options. Our wrist can move 3 different ways. So up and down. This is the very classic wrist movement, flexion and extension. But if you think about also, we can move our wrist where it's not going up and down at all. It's going side to side. There's no up and down right here. It's just side to side. And then of course, when we're rotating around and we're moving our wrist and we're rotating it, there's rotation. And you can see with the wrist, as it twists and turns around, we get a lot of the forearm involved. The wrist and the forearm, they're super connected. So we're not just working on our wrist, we're working out our forearm muscles. All right, let's go ahead and make a fist. So we're going to make a tight fist, give it a squeeze, and you can feel some of those forearm muscles are flexing. And then we're going to open our hand up as far out as we can. Let's go ahead and do 4 more of those. So 1, open, 2, open, 3, open, and 4, open. Nice. All right, now let's go to our biceps. So we're leaving our wrist and our fingers and our forearm kind of alone, and we're going to the bicep muscle, which is going to be the muscle that brings our arm closer to our body. If my arm's far away, that's my tricep. My tricep moves it away, my bicep moves it in. And you can see I'm doing this kind of over here to the side. I could also do this in front of my body in the seated position. If you're standing, just let that arm just go down to your side, and then you're going to just curl it right back up. Let's go for about 3 more of these. What does say meeting locked? What does that mean? Meeting locked.
That was my bad.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what it means. I've never
That
seen
means
that.
you can lock the meeting without letting people in.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Nice. Mom, write that down in the chat room. My mom's going to write that down, Samantha. So we'll get that. So let's keep going with that bicep curl. Let's go 4 more bicep curls. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go to armpit squeeze. We're going to bring our arm against our side, and we're
private.
You got to imagine you have like a grape in your armpit and you're just giving it a squeeze. Karen, type that in the chat room. What were you saying? Give that armpit a good squeeze.
I never let me say I was private because we cannot see anything.
Can't see anything? Keep
Oh,
squeezing.
it's because it's a direct message to that person.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a direct message?
Yeah.
Samantha, send that same message to my mom, to Pat. Keep squeezing, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Thank you, Karen, for mentioning that. All right, let's go back to our deltoid with the chicken wing. So we're chicken winging up and down. Doing the chicken wing, we're going to go for 10. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead and reach up now. We're just doing an overhead reach. We're going to go for 10. 2, 3. Nice job. Lorraine's got it. Carla's got it. 4, 5. There you go, Ben. 6, 7. Down. Up. 8. Down. Up. 9. Down. Up. 4. 10. All right, now let's go ahead and bring our arm to the front of our body. So you can see I'm bringing my arm out, and then I'm bringing it in. So this would be an out and in, and you can do it at the elbow, or you can do it with the whole arm. So I'm kind of moving around. Nice. There we go. My mom's got that. Good job, Samantha. There we go.
Thank you,
Moving it
Sammy.
across my body, and I might get to the front, and if I can't make it all the way across, that's okay. I might just get right here in the front, and that's good. We want to have this ability to move out and in, and you're going to feel this in your deltoid. All right, now let's go over our head. So this is, again, it's not the same as the teacup, right? The teacup is when we kind of bend and twist. This is just our arm. Look at my body. I'm keeping my body nice and straight. And we're about to switch sides. We're about to go to the other side. Let's keep it going. Overhead, we're going to go 5 more. 5. Great job, everybody. 4. There you go. Good job. Keep it going. 3. Just reaching up. 2. And 1. All right. Now I can feel that big time in my shoulder, and what I was feeling in my wrist and my arm, I'm not feeling that as much anymore. I'm feeling these muscles now. So now let's go across our body, but we're going to switch the order. We're going to start with the overhead reach, and we're going to finish with the wiggling of the fingers. And let's see if we feel a difference between one side or the other. So after this, I'm feeling it here, the deltoid for sure, my trapezius, and even in my shoulder blades. I love that. Let's go ahead and start getting our overhead reach going here. So this is kind of like Nick's combo, where we put together a combo. Who's that calling me? Spammer. We should answer that spam call and see if we could get the spammer to start working out in their spam call center. Wouldn't that be fun? Be like, hey, I'll talk to you about what you want to sell me, but you got to start doing some jumping jacks right now. Yeah, we're all doing overhead reaches. You got to do it with us. Let's go for 4 more. There we go. 4, 3, 2. Already getting that deltoid going. 1. Now let's go in front of the body. So in and out. Nice job, everyone. There we go. And this is also kind of something you might be familiar with if you do martial arts and things, because this is going to help if you're blocking something. If somebody's coming across with like a punch or a kick and you need to block it, bringing that arm across the front and having that punch hit the arm, that's a whole lot better than having that punch hit your body. You don't want to get punched in the body. You would rather get punched in the arm. Let's keep it moving. Inside, outside. 4 more. 4, 3. I can feel this up here. 2 and 1. Is anybody else feeling that? Wow, right? Yeah, right, Ben? This firing up. We're firing up those muscles.
Yeah.
Important. This is our connection of our arm to our core. And we're working the whole area. Let's get into that armpit.
Yeah, Coach John, that would be an interesting experiment down the line to try and have a spam caller do a workout.
What's that?
That would be an interesting experiment to have a spam caller do a workout.
To have a who?
A spam caller do the workout.
Say it one more time. The guy
Spam
next
caller.
door.
A spam caller. To have the spam caller do the workout. I like your idea.
I still can't understand you because the guy next door is using a leaf blower.
I said that I like your idea of using a spam caller.
I can't understand what you're saying. Sam collar?
Spam caller. Your spam caller idea?
Type it in. Type it in. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with my computer with the speakers. It's not you. And let me tell you, oh, the spam caller. The spam caller idea. We should do that. So everybody, let me tell you, let's have a water break for a second. We'll get back to our armpit squeeze. So one of the things that always drove me crazy living in this house was every day, multiple times a day, the person who lives next door, he's a good guy. He's got a garden and he goes out and uses a leaf blower to clean the dirt off the garden floor. It's a dirt floor, but he does it. He does it like 3 times a day, and it drives me crazy because you can't hear anything. You can't hear yourself think sometimes. And he's doing it right now. And I don't think you all can hear it because the microphone's facing me, but it's really hard for me to hear. Yeah, I'm glad you can. So it's one neat thing. So where I live now, there are no neighbors for about a half a mile around. So you don't hear anybody. All we hear during the day is birds chirping. And all we hear at night is frogs ribbiting and owls going, woo, woo. We hear owls and we hear frogs. That's it. It's pretty neat. All right, everybody, let's get back to our armpit squeeze. Samantha has her arm up and then she's going to put it down and she's going to be squeezing the armpit. Squeeze the armpit like you're trying to smush a grape in your armpit. Here we go. We're going for 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Samantha, type it in the chat room. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're going chicken wing. Ooh, back to the chicken wing. Did I miss one? Are we supposed to be going up and down right now? I think we are, right? All right, let's go up and down. I think Nick's being like, yep, up and down. Up and down it is. So we're going up and down. So we were just squeezing these muscles. We were just really squeeze. And then again, we're going to relax and we're going to extend. And you're going to let the muscle, the deltoid and all these muscles here in our shoulder, they're going to shorten up and they're going to pull that arm up. How is your arm going up? The muscles, they're pulling it and lifting it up. It's super cool what we can do. Here we go. 5 more. 5, 4. He's still going. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now we're going into here, bringing the chicken wing up. I got to get in the chat room. I got to see what's going on in the chat room. All right. Nice. We're drinking water. What do we got? Next Monday. Fitness. What's next Monday? Is next Monday 4th of July? No, it's not. Chili.
Yeah.
Is it?
No, it's next Thursday.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Social hour will be at the new house. Let's keep going up. Keep it going up. Nice. Bringing that arm up. What was next after this one? Bicep curl. Here we go. Bicep curl in 3, 2, 1. Here we go with the bicep. So now we've moved all the way across our body. We have gone from the shoulder to now we are in the upper arm. If you're going to think about your arm, you can think about it as kind of 2 sections. We have your upper arm, which is going to be your bicep and your tricep, and then your lower arm, which is going to be your forearm, and it's going to be your wrist and your hands. That would be the lower part of the arm, and then your upper part of the arm up here are these 2 muscles. And remember, these 2 muscles, they're all about the elbow and stabilizing at the shoulder and the elbow. Let's do a couple more. You're probably feeling it too. I'm feeling it. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're into the wrist now. So we're getting our wrist, we're getting our lower arm going. Up and down is the way we're going to start, but then we can start to go side to side. And again, you're just kind of moving it side to side. There's not too much else moving in my arm. And then now here we go, going around and around. Nice job. There we go. Nice job going around and around, down, over, up. Oh, there he goes again. And that was the word. You turn off the blower and you think he's done. No, he was just moving to another spot. Just blowing the dirt. The guy never heard of a broom in his life. I don't know. He doesn't like sweeping. All right, here we go. Now we're going into the fingers. What do we have? We had squeezers. Squeezers. So we're going pinky squeeze. Oh no, we had hand. We had fist. Fist. And then open. Fist. We're gonna go 5 of these. Open. Fist. Open. Fist. Open. One more. Fist. And open. Now let's give it a squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Here we go. Squeezing together, ring finger and thumb. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Middle finger and thumb. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Index finger and thumb. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then wiggling, wiggling, wiggling. Keep it wiggling, keep it wiggling. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Yeah. So in the chat room, people are asking about fitness on Monday. There should be, because it's Monday. And we work out on Mondays. We always have workout pretty much. There have been maybe 2 that we've missed in the past with like actual Christmas Day or something like that. Or as a big day, but yeah, we should be having Monday workout and Wednesday workout. If 4th of July is Thursday, there might, so there's not going to be Taekwondo on Thursday. So that's, Sammy just put that in there. So make sure that we look at that. I'll look at the schedules, because next week's schedule is going to be different because of the 4th of July is on a Thursday. And I'm not sure what we're going to do on Friday. We'll plan on right now that we'll have a workout, but that could change. We'll see what everybody's plans are on Wednesday and Monday. We'll talk about it, and maybe we'll have a vacation day. We'll see. We'll talk. So again, good job in the chat room, everybody. Let's have a sip of water. Let's get into our core. Let's get Nick up here. And let's get into some core workouts. And then after Nick is done, I'm going to do 1 exercise with each of the 4 things I found while I was moving. And we'll see if you can guess what I found. Let's see. We'll figure it out. So Nick, go ahead and get ready. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to do the workout with Nick in the big open space here. So Nick's got a big open space. I now have a big open space. I just tried to drink my drink with the top on. Okay. Sounds good, Carla. All right. So let's get ready for working out with Nick. Go ahead and let's bring me up on the side by side with him there. Nick, what are we going to do to start off?
High knee, high elbow.
Knee high elbow. All right, how many are we going for?
We double T-pat. Twig lead.
Twist reach.
Punch,
Pot.
punch,
Punch. And coffee pot.
punch, throw, tap.
Punch. Low touch.
And then D-pat. Punch, punch, hold, hold.
Punch. Punch. Hook. Hook.
Twig lead. Punch, punch, hold, hold. Elbow down, elbow down.
Punch. Hook. Hook. Uppercut. Uppercut.
And then throw that.
Ground touch.
Punch, punch, hold, hold. Elbow down, elbow down. Down, but down, punch. And then in the day green, green. Yeah, I know it.
It's tough to do a move like that. What do you got there? The tom spin? Inchworm? Nice. Nick's got the inchworm going. You can see I'm doing the inchworm on my legs. So you can see how I'm just kind of working my way down. Pushing on my legs. Trying to get down to the ground. And then using on my legs, trying to push back up all the way up. There you go, Carl. Nice job. Going down. Over my knees, down to my feet. Touching my feet. Now coming back up. Pushing on my legs. All right, witch's pop. One arm witch's pop. And he's got the other arm doing an arm circle. Oh my gosh, this is tricky. What? Oh, this is a brain twister.
Oh yeah.
I can't do it. I keep stirring the witch's pot over here and twisting the arm over there. And oh my gosh, so one's going around and this one's going around. Oh, that's tough. Switching it up. All right, here we go. Switching it up. There we go. I think I got it. I have to do it in like an order though. Ooh, Nick came up with a tough one here. Witch's pot arm circle. Wow, Nick.
And then we will do the plank.
You're gonna do a plank?
Do it.
How long for endurance?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. He's up and 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze 11. Lower, Nick. 13, 14, 15. Up now with your butt. 16, 17,
Out.
18, 19. Move your hands back under your shoulders. 20, 21. There you go. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Go to the elbows now. Go 32, 33, 34, 35. Butt down. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Keep squeezing. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Butt down. 53, 54. Right there. 55, 56, 57, 58. Nice job, Nick. He made it tough on himself at the end there, everybody. That was awesome. He did a great job with that. Very proud of you, Nick. Very, very proud of you. Great job again to Nick doing some leadership. Let's have a sip of water. You can see Nick's doing a water break. I got to find my water down here. I got my green cup. And everybody, let's get ready. Let's see if anybody can guess there were 4 things I found while I was moving. And let's see if you can guess any one of them. If you guess right, then that's what I'll use. Good job, Nick. Good job. All right. We got any guesses? Let's see. Oh, nice. Samantha's got something to show us tonight during the social. Look at that. Somebody say, get TruFit. I like that. That's my mom. Good job. Again, Nick's taking us through a good workout. He's got us doing some coordinated exercises that are kind of like you heard, like mind twister. They're like tough to kind of figure out. And then also doing exercises that are kind of in repetition, and also exercises that kind of go with the flow, like how Byron does it. So what do you got in your hand there, Nick? A weight? Nick's got a weight. Let's see if I have a weight here. Let me show you what I do have. I have this sand weight. So I have a sand weight. Nick's got a weight there. Let's see if we can do something with these weights. Now, this is the sand kettlebell. This is kind of like what Carla has. And let's see if we can use the sand kettlebell. Carla's got one too. And Nick, you might be able to do this with the sand weight. So what we're gonna do, if you're in a seated position, you're gonna be doing a curl and a press, bringing it down. If you're in a standing position, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down. We're gonna pass it between our legs. We're gonna come up and then go up and then down and then go down between our legs. So we're doing a little bit of a tricky move here where we got to go down and then up and then up and then down. And then there's the pass through. There you go. Nick's got it. He's got the pass through. So let's go for 10 of these. Here we go. Up, 1, down, down, up, 2, down, down, up, 3, down, down, up, 4. When you do the pass through, you also do it a little bit of a squat. 5, down. So you'll see. So I drop my butt backwards, 6, down. And then like that. And then I just let my body just kind of gently go down. And then pass the bag off. Down, down. 2 more. Up, down, up, down, down. 1 more. Here we go. Up, down, down. Now, the reason I like doing this with the sandbag is because if you're making this move and you drop it, it's no big deal because this is just a big old sandy weight. So you don't have to worry about dropping this on your foot or dropping it on the ground. It's okay because it's just made out of sand. So the next thing that I'm going to do, let me show you this. I found this in the garden. And can anybody see this? This is a garden stick. This is a stick that people use. Oh, look, I got the green screen on. This is a stick that people use to get their plants to grow up. And you can find these at hardware stores and nurseries for a very good price. And they're very, very strong. You can see I can't even really bend it that much. It's very strong and it's very cheap. So with this exercise, what I want us to look at doing is we're going to do, I got two moves I want to do. I'm seeing if I can combine them into one. I think I can. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our hand. We're going to go knuckles up. So my knuckles are up. And this is what I want to do. I want to go down over here to the side. I want to come up all the way around like a rainbow. And then I want to come down over to this side. And then I want to go around. So I want to come up, around the front, like I'm making a rainbow. And you can see I'm twisted over this way. Then I twist my body over. Then I go up. And I make a rainbow. Rotation. Bringing it all the way around. Spinning around and going up. If you get with the flow of it, it should feel good. And it should feel like it's helping to kind of open up your shoulders and move our spine around. Let's do 3 more in this direction. So I go across, up into the rainbow, around, cross, up, over my arms, across the bottom down low, and then make a rainbow with your arms. And then we'll do a few more in the other direction too. So we're making a rainbow. So now from this direction, let's go ahead and make a rainbow going back. And then we're going to move across the bottom. Rainbow over our head, moving across the bottom. This is a great exercise. You can do this with a stick. You can do this with a landscaping stick like what I have. And we're just trying to kind of get our body to get some mobility. You know, if you think about if we're sitting down a lot, and if we have the ability to be upright and to get our core and to get our upper body to kind of expand, it's going to be a real good thing, because a lot of times when we're sitting, we're kind of compressed. And so when we come up overhead like this, we're really opening our body up. Let's go for 2 more. 1 and 1 more. Coming around and up. Nice. I like that move. I do that move in the gym when I'm doing my own workouts. It's a great move to do. And sometimes in the gym, they'll have a wooden stick or a PVC pipe around. All right, now the next thing we're going to do.
I go with that, you know, it's 11:42 right now.
Okay, nice. We got plenty of time.
And Carla won't come up if we have time.
Okay. So the next thing I have, I'm going to move it over this way, and I'm actually going to be using this exercise bar with it. But who remembers these, everybody? Remember these?
Oh,
Yeah.
These are our paper towel rolls. So this is right. This is
Yeah.
a roll of paper towels, and there's a roll of paper towels. We rolled it up with poster board, and we used tape to hold it together. These things are like 5 years old, and they're still holding up good. And what I want to do with them, let me move the camera down just a little bit, showing the floor. What I want to do is I want to move it around using this exercise stick. Now, a good way to do this, to give myself kind of like some goals, is I'm going to go ahead and put the sandbag that we were just using over here. So we got the sandbags right there. And then over here on this side, I'm going to put my shoe. And so my shoe's right here. And so now I'm going to give myself a goal of taking this bag, and I'm going to hit it and go around that bag and then around the shoe. I'm going to go all the way around in a circle. And let's see, I'm going to start, and I'm going to do the first time going kind of slow. Go ahead and bring me up on the big screen so we can see all the way. So here we go. So going slowly, I'm going to start to push this, and I already like this. I'm going around that way, this way, coming around this way, pushing it, going all the way around. All right, that wasn't too bad. Let's see if I can do it now fast. I'm going to go as fast as I can.
You are crazy in out on your microphone.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to hear as I'm further away. All right, here we go. So as fast as I can. 3, 2, 1. Oh no. Oh my gosh, look at that. So when I tried to go fast, I made a bunch of mistakes. And I think I actually went pretty slow. I was trying to go as fast as I can. I ended up hitting it backwards at one point. Sometimes it's better to go slow and to do a good job, and you'll end up going probably just as fast. Let's try it again. Here we go. So again, I'm using the stick to push the paper towels around. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. I kicked it. Cheated. Oh, I saw it. Who saw that? I cheated a little bit there. I gave it a kick. I thought that was neat. I didn't think about that. My brain just did that. So that's kind of a fun way to get a reaction out of the body. Let's try one more thing. This time I'm going to try to do a figure 8 pattern, moving between the two. And if you were doing something like this at home, you could do this in your kitchen. You might have a big enough living room space where you could do something to where you're trying to push around. It's just a roll of paper towels. You're trying to push it around with a stick. The whole point of this game is for you to do an exercise where you're moving something, but you're not using your own physical touch. And so you're using the stick to move another object. It's technical. It makes your brain work differently. And that's why we do this, is to get our brains to kind of fire up. I can do this with a bouncy ball too. So I have a bouncy ball right here. I can move the bouncy ball around with the stick. So I can do that with the stick. Now, if I move the bouncy ball around with my hand, that's very, very different than moving it around with the stick. And we want to be able to do them both. I also want to be able to, if I can, so I can move it with the stick, I can move it with my hand, or I can move it with my feet. And so I can move it forwards and around. And so all of these ways of moving an object are going to help to improve my fitness and get my brain to be working with different abilities when it comes to moving around an object. Let's go. I'm going to go for 2 laps doing the figure 8. And oh, neat. Here we go. All right. You can do this with a roll of toilet paper. Absolutely. 2 laps, figure 8, 3, 2, 1. Trying to go too fast.
Yeah, what Carla was saying is she remembers doing that at the Gerber Center on Saturdays a while back.
What's that, Ben?
Carla remembers doing that on Saturdays.
We used to do this, everybody. These are great activities. And if you are at home right now, you might have a roll of paper towels that's just sitting there. And if you ask somebody, say, hey, can I use that roll of paper towels to make, I call it a paper towel puck, like hockey puck. If you can use a roll of paper towels to make a paper towel puck, these paper towel pucks, you can use them for bowling pins. You can use them for target practice. You can use them for hitting and knocking things around. There's a lot of things you can do with them. And it's just a roll of paper towels. And I use some tape because I have different colors. But again, I love doing that game. You can see when I would try to go fast, it was actually tougher for me. And that shows you how my brain and my hands in using another object, how that has to do some calculations. If you're trying to improve your hands and your arm strength, and if you're trying to improve your mind, I would recommend at least a few workouts that when you do those workouts, you're doing something where you're kind of moving an object with another object. It's very, very cool. It's important to do. All right, the next one we're going to do, we have just a few minutes. We got 10
we
minutes.
used the paper towel at Gerber, and that was fun.
I used to love doing it at Gerber Center. We'd have races and everything. Oh, it's the waterfall. That's what's in the background. That's cool. All right, everybody. Carla had one of these the other day, and this is a bouncy ball. And I'm going to maybe even do some of this sitting down. So this is a unique situation. If you live in an apartment complex, you might not want to do this. And depending on your wall and the bouncy ball that you have, you might not want to do it. You never want to do this with a heavy ball. And what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to bounce the ball off the wall, and I'm going to catch it, and I'm going to play bouncy back. So this is a way, again, to where if you're at home and you have an open wall space, which you might have, or if you're outdoors, and if maybe you're at a park or somewhere that has a wall, you can bring that ball. And there's some different ways that we can do this, bouncing it off the wall. So let me move over here just a little bit more. And let's see if we can get the camera to show the wall. There we go. That might show up. There we go, right about there. Look at this big old empty house. And so what I want to do here is, so the first one I'm going to work on is going to be the two-handed throw. So 2 hands, I'm going to throw at the wall, and I'm going to push off this way. And you have to throw it hard enough so it comes back to you. If you don't, it could roll away. You might have to get it. That's okay. So with this one, I want to throw 2 hands. I'm going to throw it pretty hard to get it to come back. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Right back to me. Oh, I was looking over there. So that's I figured out how hard I need to throw it. Let's see if I throw it too soft, what happens. Oh, it still comes back to me. But it's just doing it with a bounce. So I can start with this exercise where I'm just catching it and bouncing it back and forth. Then I might add in something like something Carla's done where I might go over my shoulder, and then throw. So again, I can move it over my shoulder and then do a throw. I could do the Statue of Liberty and then do a throw. So I'm reaching up and doing a throw. I could do a bicep curl and then a throw. Bicep curl, throw. Curl, throw. And then you got to work on catching. And then again, if I want to throw up high, I can throw up high. Let's go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now throwing is neat because it's just like when we do the chest press, but you're doing it with speed. So you're moving a force and you're accelerating that force. And so when you're working on that, you're working on power. So you can be strong, but you also can be powerful. And powerful, it has to do with how quickly you can generate that force and how fast you can do it. So when we're throwing the ball against the wall, we're working on building up the power in our muscles. So instead of throwing it lightly, we want to throw it hard and have it come right back to us. Well, that's going to take a lot of power. You can see from my upper body. Now, if I wanted to try this with one hand, I could use the wall again, and I could maybe go to where I'm throwing it with one hand and I'm trying to catch it. That's tough. Catch it with one hand. So I'm throwing with one, catching with one. And you can see I'm having to pay attention now because this is a lot more difficult because I'm switching from side to side. When I was just throwing it with 2 hands and catching with 2 hands, I had an easier time doing this. So think about it. If you ever have a situation where you have an open wall space and you have a bouncy ball, there are a lot of things you can do with that bouncy ball, just throwing it off the wall and catching it. Now, it might make some folks, if there's other people in the house, if they're trying to concentrate, you might not want to do it if somebody's reading a book or doing their homework or something like that. But if you have a good time when there's nobody that you're going to be kind of making upset by making that bouncing sound, get yourself a bouncy ball, maybe try 20. I would say go all the way to try to do 50 throws off the wall. 50. That's a lot. All right, let's go. I got one more thing to do. And everybody, it's a medicine ball. So we were just talking about this with Carla. Carla has the medicine ball. We've all seen medicine ball exercises. Carla, do you want to join me on the side-by-side? We have just a few minutes. And Carla, we can do medicine ball workout together. Let's do it. Let's bring up Carla. Karen, there we go. Perfect. Karen, you're doing a great job today, everybody. We got
John. When I was sitting down, I felt my bed move. I think I felt an earthquake.
Oh, an earthquake. Oh my.
I felt it. My bed was moving.
Oh my, maybe there was an earthquake.
It was. I was like freaking out. I'm like, whoa. My mom said check the news, but I won't check the news right now.
Huh. Well, let's do like 3 exercises with the medicine ball.
Yes, 12.
Oh,
this is the 12th, and the other was the 8th one.
Wow, strong.
Yeah. I got this at Walmart.
That's a great deal.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Ready? What do you want to do? The purse? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we're going to do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we're going to do 1. I can do it 2,
That's heavy.
3. And no, it's heavy. It's about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're gonna do what else, John?
Let's do Statue of Liberty.
Okay, seriously? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Woo!
Nice job, Carla. That was terrific.
That was a 12-pound medicine ball.
That's a 12. That's heavy. I had an 8-pound medicine ball, and that one was heavy. Carla, great job. Round of applause to you. Everybody, remember tonight at 6 p.m., we're going to be at the new house for the fitness social. So you're going to get to see the new house. Maybe Sophia will be there. We can hang out with baby Sophia. We can see, maybe she'll fall in the pond again. Who knows? Everybody, it's a really cool place. I can't wait to show you. I was thinking, what about having our co-hosts do the breathing motto to bring it on home? We have 2 co-hosts on here. And I was thinking maybe there's one of them. I was thinking, let's bring them both up here and have a breathing motto from we got Karen up here. I think she's trying to bring Ben. There's Ben up here. Let's give a round of applause to these 2 helping us out as co-hosts, helping us out with the chat room and with everything that is going on with our fitness. These are part of our leadership group. Karen and Ben are a part of the leadership team. Carla and Nick, Byron, and there's so many folks that are a part of our leadership team that help to make these workouts happen. So let's have a sip of water, everybody, and then let's go ahead.
A trio with you because you are home. So let's
Do all 3?
Me, Ben, you.
Okay, so it's gonna go Karen, Ben, me with a line, and we're doing the breathing motto, doing the trio.
Yeah.
All right, how about I'll count it down and then you do the first line.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Breathing that good.
Breathe out the bad.
Breathe in the happy.
Breathe out the sad.
Breathe in your best.
Breathe out the worst.
Breathe in your power so you can
Reach your goals first. Nice job. Looking good, everybody. That was a great workout. Carla, Nick, Lorraine, Carl, Scott, and Lisa. Great job today. Yolanda, Byron, Samantha in the house. She's got something to share with us tonight on the Fitness Social. North County, Maryland. Catherine, Violetta, S22. Everybody, tonight at 6 p.m. on this same link. I'll see you then. Nick, go ahead and count us on down. Here we go with the Nick's countdown.
And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Bye, everyone.
tonight.
Have a great weekend.